checkdowns. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you belong here on this team?
Obviously, I think overall as a player, I feel like I put in the work. I feel like everything I do, I try to do it to my best, and that's all I ask for. So I feel like everybody feels like they should be on the team. And if you ask anybody on the team, would they feel like they belong? They belong, in their own eyes. I feel like I do, but I'm my own player. I think about myself in a high regard, of course.
Shedeur Sanders and Kevin Stefanski are back in the spotlight, and this time it is because of a sideline moment that had fans zooming in, replaying the clip, and reading into every second of body language. What looked like a simple reaction from a frustrated rookie quickly turned into a bigger conversation about control, trust, and whether the Browns are really handling this quarterback situation the right way. Cameras had already caught Sanders frustrated on the sideline before, when he was told his day was done and asked to step back while Stefanski stuck with the plan. And that old tension has only gotten louder as Cleveland keeps struggling. Stefanski later brushed it off and said he would not make more of it than was necessary. But in a city like Cleveland, moments like that never stay small for long. Honestly, that is the problem the Browns keep running into. Every time they try to move the conversation away from Shedeur Sanders, the conversation comes right back around to him. The team has spent months trying to settle its quarterback picture, but nothing about this process has felt settled. Cleveland has had to manage an uneven quarterback room, a frustrated fan base, and a constant stream of outside debate, all while trying to win games in a market that is already tired of excuses. When you combine that kind of pressure with a rookie quarterback who always seems to generate attention, a small sideline expression can suddenly feel like a huge moment. What makes this whole thing so compelling is that Shedeur Sanders has never carried himself like a player who is afraid of the noise. Even in the middle of criticism, he is sounding calm, confident, and almost annoyed that people keep acting like he has something to prove just because they say so. That attitude can bother people when a quarterback is young, but it also tends to be the same attitude that eventually wins over teammates if the play starts matching the confidence. Sanders has repeatedly made it clear that he does not plan to let other people define him. That mindset is a huge reason every little sideline moment gets blown up online.
So it's not my decision.
Do you feel like you've showed enough as to why you should be here together?
Yeah. It wasn't my decision, of course that's a quarterback's dream, and that's what every quarterback can strive for, those moments, so.
The Browns, meanwhile, are stuck in a situation where every quarterback decision feels loaded. After their 27-20 loss to the Jets in November 2025, AP reported that Stefanski said the team was sticking with Dillon Gabriel and would not make a quarterback change ahead of the next game. That kind of announcement is exactly the sort of thing that makes fans look even harder at Sanders, because when a team keeps losing and still refuses to make a move, people start wondering what the real plan is. If the offense is struggling and the record is slipping, the rookie who is waiting on the sideline becomes the first guy everybody wants to see. That is also why the camera footage matters so much. In the preseason moment that keeps getting referenced, Sanders was visibly frustrated after being told his day was over, and the body language was enough to send social media into overdrive. To some people, it looked like a rookie angry about playing time. To others, it looked like a player who believed he should still be out there. Either way, it gave the internet exactly what it loves most: a split-second expression that can be turned into a full story. Once that happens, fans stop asking what the clip meant and start arguing about what it revealed. Stefanski's response was calm, which is exactly how coaches usually try to handle these situations. He made it clear that he saw it as competition, not a crisis. He described Sanders as competitive and said he did not want to make more of a sideline reaction than is necessary. That's the coach's job in these moments: keep the temperature down, protect the locker room, and make the situation sound normal even when the outside world is treating it like breaking news. The problem is that Cleveland has not exactly earned the benefit of the doubt with its quarterback management, so even a measured answer from Stefanski ends up sounding like a part of a bigger debate.
Walked up to you after taking his walk down to the pylon, and then he walked back up to you on the sidelines before Snoop went in, and he said something to you. You shook your head. I mean, was he trying to get back in?
He's a competitive kid. The plan was to go with Snoop there, so but I wouldn't make any.
funny thing is, the more Cleveland tries to keep things orderly, the more chaotic the conversation gets. The Browns are still trying to sort through what they have at quarterback, and the reports around that room have not exactly made things feel settled. Reuters reported that Deshaun Watson had the early edge in the Browns quarterback competition in 2026, while Shedeur Sanders remained a part of the conversation, and Monken still hadn't officially named a starter. That matters because it shows how much the team continues to treat this position as a live battle, not a finished decision. So when a sideline clip resurfaces, it gets connected to a much bigger question. Who does this team actually trust? That's where the fans come in. They are not exactly subtle. Cleveland supporters have been waiting a long time for stability at quarterback. Every misstep feels bigger because the frustration is already built up. After the Jets lost, the Browns' offense was under fire again, and the team's problems were not hard to spot. AP and ESPN both documented a 27-20 defeat, and Cleveland's own recap showed the game never fully got away from the chaos that has followed this team around. Once the losses piled up, people stopped treating Sanders like just another young quarterback and start treating him like the answer when they're waiting for him. That's what makes the stare-down narrative so sticky. It's not really about one stare. It's about everything people already think they know about the Browns, Stefanski, and Sanders all crashing into one frame. Fans see a quarterback who feels ready. They see a coach who keeps choosing structure over impulse. They see a team that hasn't given them enough reasons to trust the process. So when Sanders looks towards Stefanski on the sideline, even for a second, people read a whole conversation into it. They see frustration, disagreement, maybe even a quiet challenge. Whether that was actually the message or not almost doesn't matter once the clip goes viral. Sanders' appeal has always been tied to the fact that he carries himself like someone who is not here to beg for approval. He has already shown that he can survive the criticism, the draft lines, and the constant doubt that followed him into the NFL. He has also already shown flashes that keep the belief alive, which is why every new Browns update lands with so much force. If a rookie is already causing this much discussion before he fully settles into a long-term role, then the league has to keep paying attention. That is what separates a normal backup storyline from a player who starts to feel bigger than the depth chart. The bigger issue for Cleveland is that the sideline tension is happening in a season where the team cannot afford more dysfunction. The Browns have spent years cycling through quarterbacks, coaches, and resets, and every season that ends in the same kind of frustration just makes the next one feel more desperate. The organization has also had to deal with the reality that fans are not just watching wins and losses anymore. They're watching body language, sideline reactions, coaching choices, and every visible sign that the team might be losing control. That is why one frustrated look from Sanders can become a headline in Cleveland. Everything under center is personal.
Shedeur is a great kid, and whether it's a following that he's earned, that's something that he's done a great job of interacting with fans. But he is a great kid. You guys will get to know him more. He's working like crazy, just like all the guys. My office is downstairs. You gotta walk by my office. They come in early. Shedeur, just like all those guys, he's in there early. He's getting his work done. So he's working really hard. I really like him. That's very special.
And when you zoom out, this is really a story about a young quarterback trying to force his way into a conversation that keeps trying to move past him. Stefanski wants order. The Browns want answers. Fans want someone they can believe in. Sanders wants the chance to prove he belongs on the field, not just in the story. That is why the sideline clip hit so hard. It looked like a moment where all those desires collided at once. The coach wants patience, the player wants an opportunity, the fans want change, and the camera caught just enough tension to make people believe a bigger breaking point might be coming. What really keeps this storyline alive is that nobody in Cleveland has done enough to fully close the door on Sanders. Stefanski may say the plan is the plan, and the team may keep insisting that competition is healthy, but the outside world is watching for the moment that words finally stop matching the results. If the offense keeps sputtering, if the losses keep stacking up, and if Sanders keeps looking like the most interesting quarterback in the room, then the pressure on the Browns will only keep rising. That is why this sideline moment matters so much. It's not just a stare, it's a symbol of a much bigger problem, and that is the part Browns fans cannot ignore anymore. Whether they love Sanders or just want the team to stop spinning its wheels, the message is the same. The quarterback situation has become the storyline has become the pressure point, and the pressure point is now sitting right on Stefanski's sideline. If Sanders really is the future, then every week the Browns wait makes the noise louder. If he isn't, then Cleveland still has to explain why this one rookie keeps drawing so much attention every time he's near the field. Either way, the tension is real. The cameras caught it, and now the whole football world is watching what happens next. Share your thoughts in the comments below.